Hey guys, it's Aaron, and today I wanted to talk to you about something specific to do with being a smaller YouTube creator or a small YouTuber. Quite a lot of people who watch my videos are actually my friends. I know quite a lot of them in person, and I know that they are also smaller creators as well. I've met a lot of my friends through YouTube, both online and through the London Small YouTuber Network, which is a Facebook group that actually physically meets up every other weekend, and we talk about what it's like to be a small YouTuber in the current state of the platform. I absolutely love being part of the small YouTuber community, but there are some pitfalls that come along with it, and I wanted to discuss those today and see whether you agree with me or whether you feel differently. You see, YouTube is a creative platform where you can essentially do whatever you like as long as it falls within YouTube's guidelines, and sometimes it doesn't even have to do that, and you can still get millions of views. However, a lot of us are on this platform because of our love for the platform, and not necessarily because we know what we want to do with it. I count myself as one of those because I don't really know where I want to go creatively, and I kind of have gotten stuck in this same type of video that I usually make. Ironically, I'm making one of them now, but this one does have a point. You see, I love making videos, and I love talking to my friends, which most of you I know on a personal level. But on the other hand, because my audience mainly consists of my friends and other small creators, I kind of fall into this pattern of making more passive content. And what I mean by that is that I'm sort of stuck in an echo chamber where people say it's fine that I make this type of content because I'm only a small creator. However, if I want to not be a small creator, I should be making big creator content. I need to up my game, and I feel like I'm currently stuck in a place where people tell me that the content I make is good. And I'd like to think that it is. It's not bad content, but it's good content for this audience. And this audience isn't gonna grow unless I make more friends who also happen to be smaller creators. And I think that that's a valid way of growing, and I also think that that means that the community on this channel would be a very nice one, because we're all in the same boat, we just love creating content. On the other hand though, if I'm looking at the bigger picture and I'm looking at myself in 5 or 10 years, what do I want to be doing with this? Do I just want to be making videos, updating my friends on how my life is going? Do I still want to be talking about what small YouTube is like? Do I want to mention that I am losing my job again? Or do I want to talk about something else? I'm very aware that my About page says that I talk about things like mental health and LGBTQ+ culture, and I don't really. I want to, and it's a part of me, so obviously it's going to come up at some point, but really what I talk about is what's going on in my life. And that's valid and that's fair. This channel is a diary to me. It's like a journal to show me how much I've grown in a year, or how much I've changed from when I made that specific video. And that's an amazing thing to look back on and see how far I've come, but it's not content that is necessarily for anyone else. Especially in the small YouTube community, people say make content for yourself. Make content that makes you happy, proud. Make content that you want to look back on, or document things about your life. And that's what I'm doing here. But when I think about it, if I want to turn this into a career, that is not the approach I can take. When you look at it, there's really two approaches to YouTube. The first one being a more personable approach, which is what I've been doing on this channel mostly. It is someone sharing their life or documenting what's going on in their life for either them or friends or family to look back on. And then on the other hand, there is the business approach, which as part of my job, I have been learning so much more about. It's about optimizing your videos. It's about making sure your content comes out regularly. It's so much more than just sitting and making a video. And the biggest difference is the type of content. Personable content is different from entertainment content, unless you're already an established creator and you have both. Personable content is great for establishing a relationship with your viewer. That's what I'd like to think you and I have. I'm your friend and you're my friend, and we talk. Entertainment content, on the other hand, has to have value. It has to have a purpose, and it has to have a unique selling point. There's so many different aspects that come into making good content, and I think a lot of us smaller creators just overlook that completely. We ignore the fact that we need these marketing and branding aspects, and we just try to do our best with what we can do ourselves. However, that is usually not enough. Say the word niche in a room of smaller creators and everyone will shudder. We don't like it. We don't want to niche down. We don't like restricting ourselves. We make content for the love of making content. We don't want to restrict ourselves with what type of content we can make. We don't just want to make beauty videos. We don't just want to make comedy videos. We don't just want to make music. We want to make all of it. And that is why a lot of smaller creators have everything channels. And that is what this was for a very long time. I have baked brownies, I have done covers, I have done challenges, I have bought stuff off Wish. Anything under the sun that did well for bigger creators, we try it because we think, well, maybe people will find that and then find me amusing. But people don't get invested unless you have some sort of value for them. Two bigger creators that I personally love watching and that I think walk the line very well are Sophia Nygaard and Shane Dawson. Sophia is funny, quirky, but also has really interesting videos that are both entertaining and educational. And Shane Dawson has this huge personality and this amazing group of funny friends, and his videos follow a narrative. They have a story, they have a resolution, they make you want to watch more. And for that exact reason, their content does really well. And when you compare those bigger creators to the smaller YouTube community, you notice that those business aspects kind of get lost. We usually just talk about ourselves because that's what we see other people do. We see them share their lives and it works really well for them, but we keep forgetting that they already are at the place we want to be. We need to not mimic what they do now that they're there. We need to mimic how they got there, in a way. I haven't even figured it out for myself. All I know is that I want to be creative and I love storytelling and I want to do something that makes a difference. But I'm kind of stuck in this limbo that I think a lot of smaller creators are stuck in, where they don't know exactly what they want to do or what they should be doing. So here's what I want from you. Whether you're a small creator yourself or one of my friends, or both, or whether you're some random stranger who stumbled across this video, in which case, hi, welcome, my name's Aaron, please subscribe. I want to know what you think. How do you feel about content? How do you feel about content creation? What do you think a piece of content needs to have for you to find value, to want to watch it all the way through, or to share it with your friends? What content do you think I should be making? What content do you think you should be making? And what content are you making? What are you watching? And do you want to be a massive YouTuber? Because if so, this might not be the best place for you. If you're in the small YouTuber community, you're in this bubble, this echo chamber that goes, make what you want to make, don't niche down, make everything, be happy, you do you. And as much as that is great to hear, we're not pushing each other creatively, or maybe we are, but not in the right ways. We need to start motivating each other, getting our asses in gear, kicking ourselves up the butt to go and make the stuff that's gonna do well and that's gonna make a difference. Because that is what YouTube is about. I don't care about all these massive changes. The community is what makes the difference. But we need to start helping each other out more. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it made sense, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.